Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well, sir. How about you?
Fine, thank you very much. So, this is Ielts speaking mock test taking place at BBC Global Education, Butwal, Melancho.
Okay.
My name is DB Rai Mazi. Can you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Prem Pun, but you can call me by my first name, Prem.
Prem. Okay. Prem, where do you come from?
I come from Murgia. It is a small city which is located which is located in the western region of Nepal.
Okay, what do you do? Are you a student or you have a job?
Currently, I'm unemployed, and currently I'm studying IELTS for my abroad study.
Okay, can I see your identification, please?
So here is my passport, which I use for my registration. Please have a look.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can say.
Well, in the first part of the speaking test, I'm going to ask you some questions on a very general topic,
Okay.
a very common topic that's clothes. What kind of clothes do you like wearing?
Uh, I would like to wear some comfortable clothes rather than some heavy clothes because I don't like to be some heavy and dizzy while walking and while walking. So I prefer some light clothes.
Or you want to feel more comfortable?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Where do you buy most of your clothes and why?
I like to buy my clothes from the supermarket rather than buying in the street market because I believe quantity is nothing in front of the quality. So I go to supermarket.
That means you tend to wear qualitative clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
Branded items.
Yes, sir.
That's fantastic. Okay, then tell me how often you buy new clothes for yourself.
Uh, Usually I don't buy clothes because
You don't buy new clothes?
usually I don't buy new clothes because I get it from my friends and my parents because a lot of people from my family are living in abroad country, so they gifted me clothes for my.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I have to have.
All right. How do you actually make decision which clothes to buy?
Actually, I'm not good at making decision while buying the clothes. Whatever I like, I pick up that and uh,
You buy.
yeah, I buy it.
You don't get help, any help from your maybe from your father, from your sisters, or maybe from your mother while
Sometime
deciding to buy clothes.
sometime we have to discuss about that because we have to take some ideas about them also, whether we are looking good or whether we are appealing in front of them. So sometime I take some ideas from them.
So have the kinds of clothes you like changed in recent years?
Pardon me,
Like
sir.
have the kinds of clothes you like changed in recent years? Like the type of the clothes you liked in the past and the type of the clothes you like today are different?
Actually, I used to wear I used to wear 90s clothes, like old school clothes, and nowadays those clothes are not available in the market, not easily available in the market. So um, I go to the small authentic shops to see and to buy those clothes, and yeah, it's quite changed these days. So it is hard to find that clothes also.
Maybe you were happy with the very simple clothes that were available in the market in the past, but maybe you like trendy and fashionable clothes to wear this time.
I don't like that trendy and fashionable clothes. I like to buy some baggy pants and some old shorts, which make me
Oh, you
more
have
comfortable.
different choices
Yeah,
of yours own, right?
yeah.
That's nice. Okay, in the second part of the speaking test, I am going to give you a cue card which actually contains a topic. You have a minute. Make sure you prepare a short speech and speak at least 1 to 2 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Well, your topic is describe an interesting discussion you had about how to spend your money. So you should say who you had this discussion with, why you discussed this particular topic, what the result of this discussion was, and explain why this discussion was really interesting for you. Okay, um, you can have a look and make some notes if you like. Now your
Okay.
time begins. This is your topic.
Interesting discussion you had about to spend money.
Okay, you can start your space, please.
Okay. Actually, I have to confess you, I'm not good at spending money, so I have to ask idea from my friends. So couple of years ago, I had to buy a laptop, which was out of my ideas, and I had to take ideas from my friends. And one of my friend who is geek tech, and who had a good knowledge of this computer. So I asked with him, what should I do and what specs I have to see the computer, and how much should I have to spend for that computer. And he gave me a lot of information about my queries. He said me like, I have to see the computer's RAM, computer graphics, and the computer motherboard, which will be efficient for my work. And he asked about why I have to buy that computer also. And I said him uh, different for different uses, like I'm a student, so I use it for I have to use it for doing presentations and Microsoft Words. And he showed me a different variety in the internet to choose. And I said him I like some of the specific computer, and we did a lot of discussion about that computer. Uh, at the moment, he showed a lot of modules of computer in the online. I got so confused. So I asked him, what should I do. He in the last in the he made a conclusion. If you have to buy the computer for doing only presentations and Microsoft Office, you can buy some simple computer that can be more efficient for a student. And if you are more interested in the gaming and the videography, then you can go a little bit higher specs, so you can get a good result. And in the last, while listening all the informations, I made a decision to buy some cheap computer, rather than spending a lot of money in the some higher spec computer, because that will save a lot of money for me, and that would be very good for me to
Well, in the third part of the speaking test,
okay.
we'll discuss on some topics, okay?
Okay, sir.
Um, well, first we'll discuss about money and young people, okay? So, why do some people or some parents give their children money to spend each week?
It's quite interesting questions for me, because it's a trend to spend a lot of money among the younger generation these days. Because these days we can find a lot of things in the market which we couldn't find in the past days. And a lot of children these days are so much demanding in front of their parents, to minimize uh, that demand, and to control the children, not to go in the outer hand, so that the parents give them a little of their savings to their children's.
Okay. Do you agree that the schools should teach children how to manage money, how to spend money, how to manage their money?
Yeah, it is quite important these days to teach children how to manage the money, because this world is a monetary world
But do you
these
think
days.
school is responsible to provide ideas about how to manage money?
I totally agree with you, because the schools is the main place where we can get the knowledge and the skills, rather than our home. In school children can learn a lot of skills, to manage their money, to invest, where to invest their money. And none other than teachers are the one who can teach student where to invest and how to invest the money. So
Okay. Do you think it's a good idea for students to earn money while studying?
a
In
lot.
some countries, students are allowed to work while studying. You think it's a good idea? to make some money or to earn some money while studying?
It depends upon them, because there are a lot of people who cannot fund their children fees. So children have to work to raise their fee. And it is good to work while studying, because it can make them more mature in the future. And children can be more experienced while facing the world in upcoming days.
Okay. Now let's talk about another topic, that's money and society. So do you think it's true that today's society, in today's society, money can't buy happiness?
I don't agree with your opinion, because these days the world is converted in the fully monetary world. A lot of people are arguing and raising the different opinion about the money, and the whole society is divided into two different sectors, that is a monetary sector and some capital sector. And a lot of people prefer to prefer to earn a lot of money than be happy. And a lot of people think that money cannot buy happiness, because in my perspective, I think money can buy everything. Even your relatives also money can make these days.
Okay, okay, all right. So, what do you think could be the disadvantages because of the big gap between the rich and poor?
The main disadvantage is selfishness among the people, and racism of the
So,
money.
what disadvantages will there be for the society, provided that there's a huge gap between the rich and the poor? I mean,
I'm not getting you.
what could be the bad consequences for a society if there's a big gap between the rich and poor?
Uh,
The
I
same
think
society has so many rich people and so many poor people. What could be the bad consequences?
I think it could lead very serious consequences, in my opinion, because uh, the view from the rich people would be less respected towards the lower class of people. And the thinking of the lower people will be always in the demotivated view in front of the rich people in the society. That's
Okay.
much.
Do you think that the richer nations, richer countries have a, a good responsibility to help and to support the poorer nations?
uh, I
There
think
are so many
yeah.
rich countries in the world as well as there are poorer countries. You think that it becomes the responsibility of the rich nations to help to support poorer nations?
Yeah, I think it is important to help who are not doing well, because it will help to maintain the good image in front of the world, in front of that country and the world also. And it will help to build a good relationship among the peoples also. So it is important to spend some of the money in the poor nations.
It means you like if the rich nations help the poor
Yeah,
ones.
I like it.
Does that bring good result? Maybe harmony between the rich and the poor nations?
Yeah, I think so, because we can take an example of America also. America give a lot of
AIDS.
American aid in the name of US aid in Nepal, which brings and build a good relationship among the peoples of America and the Nepal and the government of the Nepal also.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Thank you. This is the end of the speaking test. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.